Julia here, back at it with another video, and today we're going to talk a little bit about ACT and SAT test scores and why Asian Americans score higher on those tests. In October, ACT released their scores for different racial groups in America, and all racial groups had decline in their marks for ACT testing, but Asian Americans, they actually got higher marks. With SAT, we have a similar situation. All racial groups either lost ground or had no gain in their scores, except for Asian Americans. So why Asian Americans do actually get higher scores on tests like ACT and SAT? There are three factors that can explain such trends. Many Asian Americans get socialized into test prep. From early age, there are many messages that stress how it is important to get high marks on tests. And it comes from test prep businesses and their parents and their relatives. Those messages are really powerful and they set up high expectations for Asian American kids. And test prep becomes a way to meet those expectations. In many ways, this is influence from East Asia, where admission to college is decided on scores of one high-stake test. Like in China, it's JOK, and in Korea, it's Sangyeong. And I'm really sorry if I butchered those names, but I really tried, and they're gonna be somewhere on the screen. And for that reason, intense test prep is a regular thing in China and Korea, and that's why many Asian immigrants' parents, they see SAT and AST tests as equivalents of those Asian tests, and that's why they see test prep as a worthy investment. This fact helps explain why Asian Americans, especially Korean Americans and Chinese Americans, have highest rate of participation in test prep. Asian Americans are better prepared to benefit. East Asian Americans are the only racial group in America that shows significant growth from participation in test prep. Average gain linked with test prep is usually somewhere around 10-30 points against the 100 of points advertised by test prep companies. Why? Test prep tends to work better on people who already have a higher quality academic preparation. And Asian Americans, while they do have different experiences throughout all America, they tend to have a better access to higher quality K-12 education system than other minority groups. They are also less likely to attend racially segregated and poorly resourced schools, unlike their Hispanic and Black counterparts. And that's why even lower income Asian Americans enter test prep with higher levels of prior preparation. And that's not to say that test preparation will not help people with weak academic education. It just will not transform their scores drastically. One research even showed that in a sample of low-income students, test preparation was of no significant benefit to them. Test prep businesses that cater to Asian American communities are a mainstay in urban centers like Koreatown, in Los Angeles, or mainly Asian suburbs. Signs in the windows of those businesses advertise in different languages. They also advertise in Asian language newspapers and just ethnic media in general. So it is hard to miss their presence, and that's why test prep is so available and so visible to Asian American students. Okay, so this was Julia with you today, and I hope you found this video useful for you. And if you did, like it and subscribe to this channel to become a part of the Freshmn family, and I'll see you in the next one.